Hutchinson Health more than tripled their local SEO reach for the term chiropractor in their area. This led to more patients, more revenue, and put the owner Warren in a much stronger position to sell his business. My name is Chris Dan, I'm the founder of Broxbourne Marketing, and in this local SEO course I'm showing you how we got those kind of results for our clients and how you can do exactly the same for yourself. This video is on review generation, so 5-star reviews for your business are absolutely crucial to SEO and AI success, but you're probably only making a token effort to generate reviews for your business. I'm going to share with you the strategies that we use and we've developed and tested at Broxbourne to make sure our clients get consistent 5-star reviews from their customers. If you haven't already, watch the previous videos in this series, like and subscribe, and be sure to download your free SEO runbook from the link in the description. So why are 5-star reviews so important to your SEO? Well, just like with people, Google and AI engines know that you can say whatever you want about yourself, but it might not necessarily be true. Because when lots of other people say that you're good, then both Google and AI engines know that they can trust that information and return you in a search with confidence. So let's start off with the basics, which is a system for getting 5-star reviews for your business. Now you can remember this system with the acronym STAR. That's satisfy, tell, ask, and remind. So first of all, satisfy. Make sure your customer is satisfied. Now, obviously, as a business, you should be doing this anyway. Make sure you're giving a really good service, but then ask the customer, were you satisfied with the service that you received? Do you have any feedback for us? Once you know that the customer is happy, you can then move on to tell. You tell them why leaving a review is so important. Now, don't just say it really helps our business, but try and find a human way of putting it across. So, for example, a really good one that you might see in a restaurant is at the end of your meal, the server gives you a card with a QR code for a review, but they write their name on the card and say, if you leave a review mentioning my name, then the boss is happy with me and I get more shifts. That straight away gives you a much more human reason to leave a review than simply help out our business, and it motivates the customer much more to actually leave you a review. The next step is to actually ask for a review. Now, if you're a business like a restaurant, then obviously you'll ask for a review there and then. We work with a lot of clinics, so we can send a review request by email. Now, that's a much better way of doing it because it allows for multiple follow-ups, which brings us to the final step in the STAR, which is remind. Most people won't leave a review when you first ask them. It's not that they don't want to, it's just that we're all very busy and we don't get round to leaving reviews like we said we're going to. So it's fine to be a bit persistent in asking for that review. Don't just ask once and then hope for the best, but keep following up until you actually get it. So now that we know the basic process for getting 5-star reviews, I'm going to show you how we automate and systematize this for our clients to ensure they steadily and consistently get those reviews. We use a platform called BrightLocal, which is a suite of local SEO tools, but the one we're really interested in is the review generation tool. So you can see here I'm in BrightLocal and we can set up an email template which is going to go off to a customer and ask them for a 5-star review. We can also set up a follow-up template that's going to go out a few days later, reminding them to leave the review, which they probably haven't yet. We've experimented with and tested a lot of different review generation emails, and these ones that you can see on the screen are the ones that have worked the best. I've included them in the description to the video and you can use them yourself. Once we've got our review request email template set up in BrightLocal, all we have to do is feed BrightLocal a spreadsheet in CSV format with our customers' names and email addresses. BrightLocal will then send out the review request and send out the reminder again a few days later. But here's the really clever bit. Don't just stop there. So we'll send them all out, and then a couple of weeks later, we'll have a look and check who has actually left a review against the names on that original list. We'll take those off the list, add in any new customers that the business has seen in the meantime, and then start the whole process over again, so that anyone who hasn't left a review gets hit up again asking for that review. And they'll keep on getting hit up again and again and again until they eventually leave one. So now that we've got our review generation system all set up and in place, we're going to have to deal with something that every business has to deal with sooner or later, and that's negative reviews. That's people leaving a 1-star review for your business. How are you going to handle them? The first question to ask is this review genuine? Is this even a real customer from my business? If it's not, then just flag it up with the review platform, whether that's Google, Trustpilot, or whoever else, and say this person was never a customer, please get this review removed. 99% of the time that will work and they'll remove it. If they are a genuine customer who has come to your business, then you need to ask yourself another question, which is this review reasonable? Did we actually do a bad job and give them a substandard service? Every now and then, a customer won't get the experience that you really want them to get. If that is the case, phone them up, reach out to them however you can, say that you're very sorry they had a bad experience, it falls below the service that you normally provide, and you'd like to make it better for them. That might be coming in for another appointment free of charge so they can get the service they should have got the first time. That might be coming in for a free offer or a discount or something like that, but some way of giving them something back and fixing the problem. Once you've done that and you've given them a good service, you can then ask them to change or remove their 1-star review, and 9 times out of 10 they will. Problem solved. If you fix the problem that your customer had, but they still won't remove the review, then you can reply to that review just saying, we're very sorry you had a bad experience. These are the things we've done to make it right, and we'll make sure this doesn't happen again. On the other hand, you might get 1-star reviews that aren't reasonable. Some people are just up. We've had clients get 1-star reviews saying their appointment was cut short when they turned up 45 minutes late for their appointment, or complaining that the business wasn't open at 6 a.m. Sunday morning. Where you can't get a 1-star review removed, your response to it is actually really important marketing real estate, because a lot of potential customers will look at your 1-star reviews before your 5-star reviews and see how you reacted and see how you responded. If the review isn't reasonable, all you can do is reply to it calmly, showing why that person is being unreasonable. But here's a tip before you do. Check out the other reviews that person has left on that review platform. A lot of the time you'll find that these people are serial 1-star reviewers who have left nothing but bad reviews for loads of businesses. You can then start your response to the review by saying something like, I notice you have left 23 reviews on Trustpilot and all of them are 1 star. That straight away frames the response to the review to anyone reading it that person is unreasonable. If they see that when there's a legitimate mistake on your end, you're prepared to hold your hands up and say, we screwed up, we dropped the ball this time, but we're going to try and fix it for you, or that person was just completely unreasonable, that actually shows you in a really good light. Last off, I just want to give you 2 really powerful strategies to maximize the SEO benefits of the 5-star reviews that you get. The first is to use multiple platforms. Just as in the same way, if one person says you're good, it's not as powerful as 5 or 6 people saying you're good. For SEO and AI optimization, the same goes for review platforms. If you've got loads of 5-star reviews on Google, that's great. But if you've got loads of 5-star reviews on Google and on Trustpilot and on Facebook, then that counts much more. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't want to dilute my 5-star reviews. I'd much rather have 200 5-star reviews on Google than I would have 50 here, 50 there, 50 somewhere else, and so on. But the key to this is customers can leave reviews on more than one platform. So when someone leaves you a review on your primary platform, which is probably going to be Google, you can then hit them up again, maybe in a week's time, maybe in a month or two's time, with another really good human reason why you need another review, and ask them to leave a review on another platform. If you've got a really good customer who really likes you, you can probably get them to leave a review on 3 or 4 different platforms, which is really going to help boost your SEO. The second really powerful strategy that I want to share with you is, if you can, get your customers to leave your SEO keywords in their review. So for example, we work with a lot of physiotherapists. Instead of someone leaving a review that just says, I came to the clinic, I had a good experience, I feel better, they could leave a review that says, I came to the clinic in Guildford for physiotherapy for my back pain. I had a really good experience and now I feel much better. Thank you. When someone then goes to AI or Google and searches physiotherapy for back pain in Guildford, AI or Google are 10 times more likely to recommend you over your competitors. So to sum it all up, 5-star reviews are absolutely crucial to your local SEO and to your AI optimization. Generate 5-star reviews using the STAR method. That's satisfy, tell, ask, and remind. Automate that with BrightLocal or a similar platform. Respond to negative reviews in the way we've just been through. If you can, diversify your review platforms to get reviews on multiple platforms, and ask your customers to leave keywords in their reviews if you possibly can. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and grab a free copy of your SEO runbook from the link in the description. And if you'd like any help with your SEO, you can book a call with me using the link in the description. In the next video, we'll start talking about optimizing your website for SEO, so I look forward to seeing you there.